Hello, everyone. How are you? I hope you guys are doing well. I am scruffy throated, scruffy throated, but I just wanted to hop on real quick. I am working on what do you call it? I'm working on a new project, which is my junk journal. I just wanted to have one junk journal, and I wanted to share this with you. This came in the mail, and I didn't know how it. Well, okay, you stick it in here. Okay, so there you go. We stick it in there. That is so creative. And you just open this up, and then you have this, and then I guess that's where you do your writing. That was so creative of her. This came from eBay. It's called Delicate Beauty. And look at that. She stuck little things in here. I really should have put this cell phone on the mount instead of trying to do it with my hand, but she made all of these. And of course, I'm going to touch them up. I'm going to reinforce the backing, and you flip this up and then something comes out there. Cute. Pull this out. Let's see here. And this is a pocket. If you ever watch Scrapbooking with Me, with Miss Edith, she can teach you how to do these things so easily. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't have the patience to do but so much. I have always been that way. Even as a child, I've always been that way. Another pocket. I wish I wasn't. I really wish that I was not. Okay, so that does go like this. All right, but it is so beautiful. And then on the back, you've got all this ephemera and journal cards, and she even laminated it. I love this. This is from, again, Delicate Beauty from eBay. She's not expensive, guys. She's not expensive at all. Awesome. Let me see here. There's something else. Hold on. Okay. We're going to throw that there so I can... This is filled with ephemera and paper and bags and stuff. And I am not going to pull all that out. But look at how huge this is. This is the size of a clutch of a woman's handbag. And she made this. Oh, I'm so grateful to have it. I'm going to take this to heaven with me. Yep, I'm taking this home with me, guys. I love this. And then you just fold it over. I love it. Let me just humor me for a second, right? Everything that I say, oh, I'm taking that with me. It's going to be there when I get there, but it's going to be perfected. It'll be, because everything in heaven is living and breathing. Nothing knows, and what do you call it? No objects that don't live. Even the streets that are paved in gold will be breathing and be alive, right? So, whatever I'm taking to heaven with me. Oh gosh, this is so funny to me. It will be there when I get there in a perfected version. So this is going with me to heaven, and in my mansion or my shack, whatever I'm gonna live in, we'll have something beautiful like this. Something beautiful like this, and it'll be alive. Oh gosh, I ain't right. I know it. I am not right. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's look at this last envelope. And I do have some more, nope, nothing in there. I do have some more happy mail coming in. But guys, I'm going to be honest with you. It's just this, it's just reorders. I ordered again some more sunflowers and some sakura and some things from Black Mountain Plans, which now have Happy Planner vertical stuff now. And I also ordered, like I told you, Mojo Jojo plans. I got another sticker book of boxes, Amber Plans Her Day, Bible Essential Quotes. And now I will share with you when I do get my Kelva plan. I had a coupon with her and I went and bought jewel toned florals and boxes. And I will share that with you. I love that dark, rich, wintry floral, you know. I don't like those bright florals, you know, like Easter color florals, spring florals. I never liked them. Never, 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 never. Not even as a kid. I love tulips and I love daisies. I love spring flowers. I just don't like spring flowers, spring colored flowers. See, you can get dark tulips. You can get red roses. You can get beautiful pink carnations and stuff, but that bright pink and bright yellow and that bright blue, you know, the Easter colors, I just never liked them. Never liked that spring. Everything I like is mostly just winter and fall colors. I'm not a sun person. It's weird. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. So here is some more ephemera. And this ephemera is actually called snippets. But the only thing is, it's cheaper to buy the snippets like this and then glue them or sew them together. And that's what this is. Now, she may have cut these snippets. I don't know. She may have cut them. But I wanted them to be attached already. So I would have one long snippet and then I could do what I want to do with it. But since it was cheaper to buy snippets, like, you know, like this, that's what I did. And this here, let me see what I'm going to do. I'll show you. I'm going to take these snippets and I'm going to glue them together. Let's see here. And glue that together. That's what the plan is, but I might not be successful at it. Yeah, okay, so this is the bottom. So bear with me on this, right? I ain't right. But I think you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to make one snippet. So I'm going to glue that together. I wish I had a sewing machine. I would love to have a Singer sewing machine. Oh my goodness. The only bad thing about sewing machines is having the patience to thread them. But I used to sew. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So I'm going to attach that. So now we have one snippet, but I'm not going to stop there. I'm going to sew that piece. I mean, did I just say sew? I'm sorry. I'm going to glue it. I want 2 long snippets. So let me put these pieces. Oh, it doesn't matter when I get done with it. But yeah, so this is going to be quite interesting to sew these. Stop saying sew. But to glue these together, I just want to make 2 long snippets for my for my oh, isn't that cute? I apologize if I didn't have that in frame. Look at this, guys. This is very vintage. This is literally vintage. Hold on a second. This came from somebody's somebody's grandmother's house, for sure. So we have some genuine vintage stuff here. And oh my goodness, look at this. And this good news of the kingdom will be preached in all the inhabited earth for a witness to all the nations, and then the end will come. Some people say that this scripture and scriptures that correlate with this, and then the end will come. Well, what's the end? The end of the age of grace, or the end of the age to where the second coming, where Christ comes and we come with him and we kick butt, where holy hell is upon the earth. Which one does it mean? Which one does it mean? I personally believe that it means the end of the age of grace, because when you think about it, once all of the world has heard the gospel in one form or the other, even the rural areas, even the islanders that are people who live that you don't even realize live, will know. When everyone's had a fair shot, I guess that's one way of putting it. But this lady made these Bible scriptures. These are, now you would probably say, Pam, why would you buy that when you have those Bible scripture cards that, the ones I do with the Bible studies sometime? Why would I do that? Well, I bought these because, one, these are single-sided. And that means that I can glue them to my junk journal without sacrificing the other side. So that's why I did this. And I didn't want to use my printer ink and make copies and cut it. I didn't want to do all that. I wanted this already made for me because it's too much work. I want someone else to do the majority of the work and then leave a little bit of the work for me. So these are great. And you guys, you know me. What would make you think that I would have a junk journal and not have something in it about God? I'm addicted to that. So there's no way I'm going to have a junk journal and not have some scriptures in it. And it is a junk journal full of affirmations and stuff. So this would fit perfect. But this is the lady's P.O. box. So feel free to, not P.O. box, but address and so forth. So feel free to write her to, she doesn't mind her information being out there, because she has a business. And I love how she put these little edges, how she used that paper cutter and did that. I had one, but it was very cheap and it didn't punch through very good. And so yeah, when you order from her, that's what you get. You get her information for her business and her business phone number if you need to contact her to make special orders. So this is good. This is beautiful. I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see what else we have here. All right, hold on. I'm left-handed, so when I hold the phone with my right hand, it messes up. I don't hold it right. Let's just say that I don't hold it right. But if I hold it with my right hand, then it seems to be a little more steady. So this will probably be just some extra ephemera and things that she sent me, and buttons, and I really wanted some buttons too. And that's a pretty button. Oh, I love it. I love it. That is so pretty. That's like reminds me of like little carnations or some type of sakura or something. Yeah. So I definitely like that. I like the pinks and the browns and stuff like that. All right, guys. Well, the one last thing that I wanted to share with you. Now, this came in the mail today. The Ghost of Windy Hill. Let me see if I turn that off. Can you... Okay, now that's better. I think. Might not be. All right. The Ghost of Windy Hill. I'm going to share a quick story with you. When I was in elementary school, I was part of the Scholastic Book Club, the Weekly Reader Club, and I always used to have little books like this. I was always drawn to spooky books. I was always drawn to Peter Rabbit and George, Curious George, and things like that. And I know I've shared this with you guys before. And I have been on a mission for years now to regain the collection that I had as a child. Not everything, but the things that stood out the most. And one book that I had gotten was The Ghost of Windy Hill from the Weekly Reader Club. And I've always been a kid who's just loved books, but mostly like illustrated books. And I remember Judy Blume. I remember reading Deanie, Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret. And I just remember all these little books that I had as a kid. And The Cat in the Hat and mostly Charlie Brown. And so, it's like this was a book that I had and it got damaged and I had to go back on eBay and get it again. But I never did do it. I forgot until recently when I stumbled upon it because someone made a junk journal out of it. And so I bought it again and it came in here today. So yeah, and I keep telling you guys I was going to read you a little short story. I haven't done it yet, but it's just fun to do. It's just fun. And I'm going to say why, because when I was a kid, I didn't have anyone that read me a bedtime story. So I love bedtime stories. On my birthday, my husband always reads me a bedtime story, and I love it. I absolutely love it. I love to do dramatic readings, and it is what it is. You are who you are, and it's okay. But I just thought I'd share that with you. So I'm going to stamp this with my little stamp. This book belongs to. It's got a little kitten wrapped around a book, and it says this book belongs to. So I'm going to stamp that, and I'm going to add it to my collection, and hopefully I will find the time to read it. Because you know what, guys, the weekend is gone. It is now Monday night, which means that I have responsibilities that I need to do before I go to sleep, and it is what it is. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So I am going to go ahead and cut this video short. We're at 19 minutes, And I want to say thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for allowing me to share with you just little small bits and pieces of my life. I'm going to be honest with you. I'd like to share more with you all. I really, really do. Because healing comes from sharing with others your struggles, your fears, your concerns, your faults, your imperfections, all of that. Great healing comes when you can share that with others, especially with a community that I have. But there's also a risk. The more of yourself that you expose to the world, the greater the risk of some really harsh attacks from people. And you have to be prepared, for that. And sometimes not only that, it's a rabbit hole, especially if you had a life that was filled with a series of trials and tribulations and dramatic events and different things like that. You have to relive it in order to share and to talk. And that can be painful. That was one reason why I had chosen not to finish a book that I was writing. And, now who does that? You've got yourself a publisher and you got things going, and then all of a sudden you just go cold turkey, so yeah, it's one of those double-edged swords. But I really have been contemplating sharing more of my life with you guys, my past, different things I've experienced as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, things that I've experienced on the supernatural side. I, you know, different things of that nature. So we'll see. We'll see what the Lord allows me to do, what the Lord leads me to do, and take it from there. I was also considering maybe doing some videos about with makeup, because though I'm not a person that wears a lot of makeup, I have a lot of makeup. And I was thinking about sharing with you guys the type of makeup that I like, what I wear when I do wear it. I was thinking about, stuff like that. And I did not change my handbag for the month, this month. I decided to stick with carrying that patent leather DKNY pink tote. I think it goes great with my little Pink Panther t-shirt. Oh, guys, you know what? I ain't right. I'm not right at all. But anyway, I did not change my bag. And to be honest with you guys, I don't go out that often. So for me to change my handbag every 30 days, like I had committed to do, would probably not be, fulfilling, because as the months warm up, the less I go out. Now, during the winter months when I go out more, sure, I can see myself changing my handbag up every month. Like making that a part of my monthly routine that I have for self-care and housework, and that, what I told you guys, the first Friday of every month is the month maintenance day. That's when I do this extra dusting, and I do certain household chores that I don't do regularly during the week. Certain self-care things that I do for the month that carry me through, and like perming my hair every month or every other month, or dyeing my hair every other month. Everything starts on the first Friday of every month. So changing my handbag was one of it. Changing my jewelry was one of it. But as you can see, I wear the same stinking jewelry. And I don't change it. I sleep in it and I don't change it very rarely, unless it falls off and I just don't feel like being bothered with it. So, I just try to keep things simple. I really do, believe it or not, guys. I just try to keep things simple. And it's okay, it's good, it's healthy, but there's also like a sad side to it, because I'm not the person that I used to be when I was younger. And when I was younger, I just had more stamina and I had more vitality, and I was more obsessive compulsive, and I was much more of a mixed bipolar than I am now, because I would be passionate about everything, and I was always up for going everywhere and doing everything. And, I used to, once a week, I would stay up for 24 hours just to do things and to have fun. And I would do this without knowing the pain and the stress that I was causing on my body. So no wonder when I went through perimenopause, it was really rough, because my body had really given up and said, look, you done abused me way too long and you're going to pay for it. So I don't have the vitality that I used to have. And I've had to force myself to not care about things so passionately, because I would drive myself crazy, you know? And so it is what it is. It is what it is. It bothers me that I don't do the things that I want to do because, because of life, but I just have to say, oh, well, and I have to remember this life is temporary any old way. I'm going to pack some of my bags. I'm going to take some of my stuff to heaven with me, and then I'm going to be gone anyway. So, so it is what it is. I'm going to be coming up to heaven with my luggage. Oh, good God. I'm not right. I'm not right. But anyway, so you guys keep me in your prayers, please do, because I need it most definitely, as I keep you guys in my prayers, because ultimately we all need it. So we are at 26 minutes and 49 seconds, and I do not want to hold you up any longer. I think I might do a Manjaro video tonight, because I haven't done one in a while, and I have been getting some comments on some of my old Manjaro videos. So I think I might upload one tonight, just to update those that are interested, my fellow Manjarians, that is. And other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye now.